Minasan konnichiwa, Haru desu. So this video is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's not going to be like reviews or anything like that. Maybe... Okay, it is a review, never mind. So this video is just going to be a little more different because I just want to talk about this certain topic that I think is very interesting and I want to get straight to the point. I've been listening to J-pop/J-rock music for almost a few years now, and I've decided last year, is it going to be a good idea to just binge, I don't know if that's the proper word, if it's going to be a good idea to just listen to Japanese music non-stop for the next 1 year without listening to any English music at all. So if you don't know what I usually listen to in terms of American or English music, I usually try to listen to almost a lot of rock bands. My favorite is Linkin Park, obviously. I love Linkin Park, probably one of my favorite bands, American bands out there. I know there's a lot of other ones I can probably try to list out, but I don't have my phone right now. Since it's the one I'm recording on right now, I'm using my phone to record, and I really can't look up my Spotify, because I haven't downloaded Spotify at all during this video, so... I'm making this video very abrupt. Oh my goodness, I have like jittering like 40 minutes. So let's just get straight to the video itself. I switched to J-pop and J-rock music for a year now, or if you want to count it, over a year. And I asked a big question. Do I regret switching over from English music to J-pop or J-rock music? And the biggest answer to that is no. That's probably the biggest thing I can say right now. No, I don't regret ever switching to J-pop and J-rock music. I don't regret ever switching it to that genre. And to be honest, I actually prefer the genre more than traditional American music, because if you live in the area that I'm in right now, you know that a lot of people are so fascinated with, rap and all that, and all the modern stuff. Sure, I can handle a bit of rap, but like, there's also a lot of trendy music that I just ain't used to at all, since I am very used to like very old music. I know a lot of people are gonna crap on my interests, but to be honest, it's my personal opinion. It's up to you if you like J-pop or J-rock. And this is my personal opinion that I think J-pop and J-rock is my favorite music genre entirely. The big backstory is I got myself a Walkman. This is the Walkman right here. This little ISA keychain right here. And I imported a lot of the Japanese music I got on discs, CDs, and I actually got a lot of them from Japan, since I am going to be going to Japan soon. But I got a lot of Japanese music from eBay, Book Off, a lot of Japanese websites like Surugaya. They tend to sell a lot of music CDs, and I'm just going to show you a bunch of music CDs right now. This right here is not entirely my entire catalog, but this is what I put in to keep my music portable now, since I actually switched over also to a Discman or slash Walkman. A CD Walkman if you're in Japan. And I'm probably going to also talk about... Hello, notification. I'm also going to talk about that some other time, about switching over to a CD Walkman. Because I know this is probably what I use all the time, but if I want to listen to pure good music and listen to, like, if you're an audiophile, then I would actually switch over to discs and listen to a better format, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are going to be like, why not FLAC or MP3? To be honest, I kind of like listening to music with CDs because it's actually... it's kind of more convenient for me. So you know already that a lot of people also listen to J-pop and J-rock music because actually recently, or starting now after the pandemic, Japan has actually gotten really popular and has gotten a lot of people visiting the country and also being very interested in anime and Japanese culture in general. Sure, there's a lot of caveats to that, which include the over-tourism of Japan, and I have very big opinions of people who enter Japan, which I'd rather not get into because I don't want this video to get, you know what I mean? But like I said, Japan has actually gotten very popular, which led to many people listening to J-pop and J-rock, and even led to a lot of Japanese artists going to other countries to perform their music, like YOASOBI, or recently, like 1OK Rock. And I'm probably just listing all the music that I listen to, which I'll get to in a bit. They have been actually promoting their music out to the world, and they've gone very popular recently. And to be honest, I actually listened to J-pop and J-rock music since middle school. And these are the same artists I actually listened to when I was, going home and also in school whenever I have to study. And I've been listening to the same old music all the time. I actually... Hello? Notification? I've been listening to the same music and the same artists I have been growing up with. And I've been introduced a lot of artists from my older sibling. He's been introducing me a lot of music, a lot of J-rock music, since he's very interested in instrumentals. But he has a lot of Japanese music he recommended me. And it grew my interest in J-pop and J-rock. And after listening to so many Japanese music and so many Japanese artists, I resonated with it. The music itself was so good. I love the music, and I don't really regret changing at all to J-pop or J-rock, and it's probably my favorite genre of all time. Sure, J-pop and J-rock also has its own genres itself, which if you listen to something like J-metal, 80s Japanese music, even city pop, it's up to you. Actually, I like those genres too. I tend to like those genres. Anything Japanese related, I tend to love more than traditional American music that a lot of people tend to love, like Ed Sheeran or Taylor Swift. Here comes the Swifties. So I know you're probably saying, we get it. You like Japanese music, Japan's perfect, blah, 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 all that stuff. And you just want some recommendations of music that I listen to or music that I've been listening to. Hello, notification. For the past few years, or probably a year since I've actually been doing this challenge. And I'll probably recommend you some artists that I have right now. My First Story is obviously one of the ones I would just probably get out of the way because I love My First Story. It's probably one of my favorite bands ever. I mean, their music I resonate with, and the music itself is just so amazing. Probably my favorite song from them is 1 Million Times with Shelly from Egoist, which Shelly, or also known as Vishay, or also known as Egoist, they're an amazing band also. They're an amazing band. She is an amazing singer, and also mixed with having My First Story, Hero as one of the singers and her as a featured artist, and having 1 Million Times as one of the songs for Duel Masters. Oh my goodness, I don't watch Duel Masters, but that song hits me hard. Oh my god. And I know there's also a lot of other ones that I also want to mention, like Home, and obviously Missing You, and the other good ones that I want to list right now. But there's just so much good My First Story songs that I also want to recommend you 1OK Rock. Obviously 1OK Rock are related to My First Story because the main lead singer of My First Story is the younger brother of 1OK Rock, Taka. 1OK Rock, obviously you probably know them because of Sonic Frontiers, or also you probably know them because of Ed Sheeran promoted them. They're also an amazing band. They're a really amazing band. There's one song that I got recommended to, which is known as Kagero. Really good song, a very classic 1OK Rock song. When I listen to the 1OK Rock songs, they're like traditional Japanese, like they actually just use Japanese lyrics. They hit more harder. They sound more softer. They sound amazing. They sound I can't, dude. And if you're not really interested in rock and you're more interested in the J-pop side, obviously there's Yoasobi. There's obviously other ones I can list out. I know there's also another rock one, Atareo, which they're very famous now because of the Dangers in My Heart anime. They're a really good artist. I honestly listen to them also every day. I just can't believe how good their songs are, including the main lead singer. They're really good. They're really good. I can't stop talking about the songs at all. I recommend you check out the band itself. And there's also another one I'll also recommend you, Roku Danashi, another good artist. And probably gonna get my Walkman out because there's like too many artists I can recommend you. There's so many. This video is gonna last probably gonna be more than 10 minutes. So I'd rather not make it more than 10 minutes. But obviously there's gonna be some artists I'll probably list down right here. Here's all the artists I listen to. Go ahead and check them out. I know there's probably some songs you're not gonna resonate with, which that's probably okay. But like I said, this is my personal opinion on what I feel is like my favorite music, Japanese music, my favorite J-pop or J-rock music. So conclusion here is, do I regret ever listening to J-pop or J-rock music for 1 year, non-stop, without pausing? I know there's probably gonna be some people like, you probably listen to some English music here and there. I did listen to J-pop and J-rock music for almost an entire year. Like almost over an entire year. But I've been listening to Japanese music for, years now. But do I regret it? No, I don't. So obviously, I'm probably going to talk about more of this later on. I'm also probably going to review this Walkman because a lot of people don't know what a Sony Walkman is, which I'm shocked. But yeah, probably in the next video, I'll probably talk about this or some other topic that you probably think is interesting. But yeah, that's actually it. I have tutoring in 3 minutes. So this video probably sucks. Yeah, that's essentially it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you all for sticking around. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you don't like the video because I'm a big weeb or you thought I'm just glorifying Japan, leave a dislike. Stay tuned for more content. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you later. Bye.